you guys, in this video we are going to talk about how to be a good friend. And I can't believe I'm making this video because I don't know, I feel like not a lot of people are interested. I thought a lot of people wouldn't be interested in this kind of topic, but you guys asked me to make this video, so here it is. Girl talk, you guys. I don't really know what episode this is. Anyways, without talking, let's get right into the video on how to be a good friend. Also, I hope my ex-best friend watches this video because she was pretty much a bitch to me and she was like the worst friend ever. Honey, if you're watching this, I hope you learned something and you don't do the same thing you did to me with your new friends because that is ugly. This is a public advice I'm giving to you if you're watching this video. Anyways, I'm gonna stop being petty. Let's get right into the video. Number one is supporting each other. Now, this is something that is very important in friendships. If you don't support your friends, what is the point? Like, for example, if your friend starts a new business and you don't post her business page on your Instagram, what are friends for? You're supposed to be supporting her, supporting him, her, whatever. You're supposed to be supporting your friend in every way you can. I remember when I was trying to grow on YouTube, when I first started YouTube, like some of my friends were really supportive. They posted me, they were always watching my videos, they were watching the ads so that I get money because it's free for them, and they were really supportive. But there were some close friends who would not even watch my video. I would be like, hey, have you subscribed to my channel yet? Like, oh no, I forgot. Like, don't do that. Do not do that. You are supposed to support your friends. And if your friend starts like a business, do not ask them for a discount, but instead pay full price, because that is what friends are for. You're supposed to be supporting her, not bringing her down. You're supposed to be increasing her business, not bringing it down. And I'm not talking about just that. I'm talking about supporting each other's interests, supporting each other in hard times. Just support is very necessary. Do not ever feel like, oh my goodness, I don't think this is the area that I can support you in, so I'm just gonna stay out of it. No. Friends are supposed to support each other, so always try to support your friends. Number two, loving the differences. You gotta love your friend no matter who she is, no matter what country, what race, what ethnicity, what religion. It doesn't matter. If she's your friend, you love her no matter what. If she's straight, if she's bisexual, if she's gay, doesn't matter. If she is your friend, you love her unconditionally without any restrictions. Of course, you have the right to tell her something if she's wrong, if she's right. You have the right to do that. But you gotta love the way she is. You gotta love her background. You gotta love the way she is. You gotta love the differences. Just because that person is not the person you are and that you guys have differences does not mean that she's not a friend. If she's your friend, you are going to accept her the way she is. You're going to love the differences no matter what religion, what country, what ethnicity, whatever. It doesn't matter. If she's rich, poor, it doesn't matter. You love her unconditionally because she's your friend. Number three, be a good listener. Most of the time when friends talk to you, they want you to listen more than actually give them advice. Don't listen to give advice, or don't listen to reply, but listen to understand what they're feeling. Validate their feelings. And one of the things that people do is that when some person is mad and they come to you, right? And you're like, dude, you're wrong. Like, why would you be mad about that? Don't do that. You are supposed to validate a person's feelings. Now, this is not just about friends. This is about anyone. If someone's mad about something so stupid, say this: I understand that you're mad and you are probably really hurt about it, and I totally understand somebody else would also react the same way. Not me, but there are people who react the same way as you do, so that is totally fine. But do you think that you can sort of understand why you're mad? Try to make her understand that it is not correct. Try to make her understand some things that you can make her understand, and there's just some things that you can't make people understand. You just gotta go with the flow. But if you're being a best friend, slap that bitch in the face and say, bitch, let me just put this in your head. But validate their feelings. Be a good listener. Listen to their problems. Listen to them. And always be there for them. Number four, be a trustworthy friend. Oh my goodness. Ex-best friend, this is for you. If she's your best friend, you don't go around telling your friend's business to your parents, your siblings, your cousins, your aunties, your goldfish, or other people. If someone trusts you with personal information, you keep it to yourself. You don't go and tell other people, because that is not your business. That is not your place to go and tell your best friend. If a friend has told you something and she's not your best friend, but you have another best friend, and then you run and go tell your best friend, that is not okay, especially if it's something really private. Just know that that person really trusted you with their heart to tell you something, and you went and completely broke their trust. Even though they don't know that you broke their trust, that's still bad at the end of the day. If someone trusts you with something, it's not about just friends, it's about everyone. If someone trusts you with something, you keep that trust, don't break that trust, and make sure that person can trust you and you can trust that person as well. So if you want to be a good friend, be trustworthy. Do not talk shit about her, do not say shit about her, do not say shit to her, and do not gossip about her. Ex-bestie. Ooh, okay. Anyways, number 5, maintain respect and boundaries. Even with friendships, there are certain boundaries that you should not cross. Now, I feel like this does not apply to best friends. Like, people think it doesn't apply to best friends, but it does. Even in best friends, even in a best friend relationship, there are certain boundaries that you need to maintain. Because when you don't maintain those boundaries, what's gonna happen? Things are gonna get messy. Your friendship is gonna just end someday or the other. You might think that it won't, but it will. There are certain boundaries that you should just keep. For example, this is just my example, right? I have friends who like touch me in places that I'm uncomfortable in, and they do it as a joke because girls do that to each other, but I'm super uncomfortable with that. So that is my boundary because I don't like it. So you do it once, you do it twice, I warn you 2 times, but if you do it the 3rd time, bitch, I'll punch you in the face. Like, how many times do I have to tell you? So if your friend tells you something like, hey, I don't like when you do this, you know, you don't do it, you don't joke about it, you don't go like, oh my goodness, you're such a softie, you're so sensitive. No, you gotta respect other people's boundaries, and she has to do the same to you. So always maintain boundaries and respect for each other. Just because she is your best friend, she's not entitled, she's not obligated to tell you her secrets or her personal things, or just she has the right to pick and choose what she has to tell you and not. There are some things that friends don't want to share with each other, and don't try to force it upon someone to tell you something. And don't use this emotional manipulation where you go like, oh my goodness, but I'm your best friend, so why aren't you telling me? Don't make her feel bad. That is where boundaries come in. If she doesn't feel comfortable talking about a certain thing or doing a certain thing, don't peer pressure her into it. Now, there are some friends who literally force, like some friends I have seen, and I used to do this, and I grew up and I learned that it was a really bad thing. So I used to peer pressure my friends into doing, like, you know, not very bad things, but like, you know, just tiny things. They're harmless. But there's just some people who don't want to do things like that, and I didn't respect it. And I understand that I was really wrong. Now that I'm grown up, I understand. So I'm pretty sure you're a teenager. If you're a teenager watching this, or if you're a grown-ass adult, don't do it. Respect people's boundaries and maintain your own personal boundaries. Number 6, reciprocate. This is for you, okay? You gotta give the same energy she's giving to you, and she's gotta give the same energy you're giving to her. You guys gotta reciprocate the energy, like the vibe. You cannot be the only person who's putting in the effort and she just doesn't give a shit about you. It's just like a relationship. All relationships are the same. Even if it's like a parent relationship, sibling relationship, like boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, marriage, anything. The energy, the vibe, the love, everything has to reciprocate. If it's not 50-50, trust me, any kind of relationship will not work. So even when it comes to friendships, one friend cannot be more caring than the other. Both of them have to be equally caring. You can have other characteristics like one being introvert, one being an extrovert. That is fine, but when I'm talking about, you know, trustworthiness, supportiveness, things like that, you know, I'm talking about those kind of things. You need to reciprocate the energy. If she doesn't give a shit about you, if she doesn't support you and you're always there for her but she's not there for you, honey, go find a new friend. I used to be this kind of friend. I used to give my 100%, and as a grown adult now, I realized that they never gave the same energy. Why was I doing this? And that is one of the biggest mistakes I've ever done as a child, as a teenager, you know. I didn't see it, but so if you're a teenager, keep an eye out for friends like this. Remove all kinds of friends who do not return the energy. They do not need to be in your vibe. They do not need to be in your circle. If they cannot give the same energy back, find new friends. So anyways, that's about it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section down below what other videos you guys would love to see, and I would love to make them. And yeah, that's it for this video, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.